Alma of the Airwaves, lucky of the orange couch. On Saturday, November 13th, 2021. It's a beautiful day, and today I'm gonna read to you more from my book. You can think of it as an audiobook. You don't even have to pay for it to listen to my stories. Today I'm gonna read to you the chapter My Landing on Planet AA. My name is Alma and I'm an alcoholic. I'm born and bred in beautiful Bulgaria in 1960. In brackets, nobody's perfect. And I immigrated to Canada in 1996. I landed on Planet AA on July 6th, 2011 at 8 p.m. I arrived in my own one-seat private jet. Picture it. A massive, black, very thick cloud with a round bubble shape, with a tiny front window. I was wearing black from top to bottom and had sunglasses on top of my prescription glasses. I had tons and tons of luggage. Big suitcases, smaller bags, endless purses, plastic bags with food, IKEA shopping bags of all sizes, a coffee travel mug, plenty of cigarettes, and an Air Canada carry-on. I had no makeup, no jewelry, no watch, no mobile phone, no nail polish. My hair was gray, in Einstein cut, and most of my front teeth were wiggling. I was a 51 years old female Bulgarian Canadian citizen. I further landed bumpily with an excruciating hot flash since this summer of 2011 threw me loudly into menopause. So I was using a huge Dollarama fan, but the many veils in front of my face, plus the horse blinds. Mind the glasses too, please. I learned about what an impression I made to the group not much later, probably somewhere at the beginning of August 2011. Never mind their first impression of me. Here is mine of them. On that particular evening, now historical for me, the group of approximately 20 people was celebrating the event of the night, a second sober birthday for a young gentleman. Happened to be right then, on July 6th, and I repeat, celebrating. Loud laughter, jokes, hugs, patting on the back, coffee, cookies, Kleenex, etc. I found the gate to park my jet closest to the exit. I slightly opened a fraction of my front shield, and with my eyes half shut, I started to look around. I sat mute, frosted, and half dead in my chair. I looked through my telescope and tried to comprehend the situation and these aliens. They looked human. They definitely spoke English, often with an accent like myself. But there was most certainly something pretty weird about these species. They were alive and seemed amused. Their eyes were wide open and animated. They smiled genuinely. They spoke one after another without interrupting. They nodded their heads in agreement while listening to others, and they seemed ecstatic to be present in the room. They were further filled with some strange gratitude and peacefulness. They were relaxed and serene. They conveyed the impression that there was no other place on earth they would rather be than right here and right now. Something happened with me in this room in these 60 minutes, until the meeting was closed promptly at 9 with the Lord's Prayer. A sense of melting and the glimpse into something foreign yet familiar overwhelmed me. Ever since, it is a deja vu every time I enter this room on a Wednesday night. Much has happened since that night, but the magic of this first touchdown stays intact. Soon I realized that AA is indeed another planet I have landed on. It turned out to be the first terra firma I put my feet on. Being lost in space for the longest time, I felt right upon my landing that there is no more need of flying around in space as a free neutron, to shuttle as a lunatic between continents, countries, people, things, and places. No more hanging on my proverbial Bulgarian-Canadian hyphen was ever required of me. I felt the solid ground beneath my feet, and at 51, I felt safe for the first time in my life, sitting in a circle among some aliens with Canadian passports. In order to protect their anonymity, I number my AA friends. But make no mistake, they remain irreplaceable and unforgettable to me. I must have been such a scary newcomer that immediately after the meeting was over, the birthday kid, AA number 1, came across the room and told me, "Speak to AA number 2, no more." This is a miracle number 1 in my recovery. He handed me the ignition key to my propeller, and I did. I approached the designated alien and asked her if she would consider sponsoring me temporarily. She said yes. AA2 has such a way of saying yes, like no other. I cannot describe this in written words. You have to hear it. In any case, she said yes, and we parted for the night. I am now 10 and a half years sober, and I live a life never imagined possible. I landed on planet AA, my new paradise, and I'm staying. My motto is, in recovery, every day is a holiday. The end. Save, close, and there you have it. I think I'm a pretty good writer, especially when I write on something that I care for. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Sunday.